Okay guys, hello, welcome back to my channel. I have not been so excited for a video in such a long time. I'm like a broken record at this point because I've said so many times in so many videos my favorite videos to watch are TBR videos. I've binged this whole month, and honestly every single month, every single TBR video that's come in my subscription page, my recommendation page, I've searched them. Like, I love these videos and I don't know what it is about it. I think just we're both in the unknown of what books are gonna get picked. I think the whole concept is fun. I think all the different types of picking TBR videos are so fun, and just seeing someone talk about a book they haven't read yet, there's no spoilers, it's all just easy breezy. I love it, and I'm going back to picking out our TBR with the TBR jar. I think this concept is just so fun. It's so fun. There's TBR prompts. You have to go through your entire TBR, your physical TBR, whatever TBR you have, and just choose a book randomly from these prompts, and the prompts are really fun and make it a fun little game almost. That's what we're doing today. Here is my physical TBR card. I have both sides on here, and then I have a couple books that are on my TBR bookshelf, so if I have to go over there I will, but I want to pick books from over here because this is like my more immediate TBR, obviously. So I wrote down some prompts today. I'm so excited. I don't know how many books we're gonna do for this month because I do have some videos I'm filming that don't have to do with books on this cart maybe. So let's say 6 or 7 books, maybe 7. If we'll get crazy we'll go to 8, but I think I want to do 7. I haven't picked a TBR in a few months because I have just like an overall general just TBR, summer TBR that I have. If you want to know what that is, it's in my summer rec / TBR video. I've been doing a pretty good job getting through it. I do want to try to get through more in the month of August because summer is nearing the end, which is absolutely crazy, but I've just been watching so many of these videos that I need to do my own. It's been kind of fun having to like mood pick some of my books off my like huge TBR, but it's also very nice having a select like immediate TBR to go to when you don't know what you want to read. That was a long way of saying let's start picking some TBR prompts and let's pick our first book off the TBR. Let's give it a little bit of a shake. I'm so excited. Started but never finished. In parentheses it says softy enough. Also, please don't mind my handwriting. It's kind of hard to read sometimes, but okay. Softy enough. So I actually have a little page on my Fable app that I made the other day of some books that I remembered softy enoughing and then not going back, which I've done that quite a few times. Like, I'll start a book and read like a couple chapters to see if I'm into it and then put it down, but these are books that I've like gotten pretty far into and then put it down. So Quicksilver, which I started last month, and softy enoughed it, but I think I'm gonna save this for the fall winter time because it's a fantasy romancy and I want to get really into it. I feel like I'm gonna really like it, and I've been seeing so many people reading it and loving it, so I'm saving that one. A Torch Against the Night. This one is by Sabata here. This is part of the Ember in the Ashes series and it's the second one. I got about, I think I read more on my Kindle, but it says I'm like 60-ish pages through the book, but I think on Kindle I got like 100 something pages in. Really good also, but it's another one that I want to really enjoy, and I'm just not in the fantasy mood right now. I'm not in the fantasy headspace, so I don't think we're gonna do this one. Us Against You by Frederick Buckman. This one I didn't get very far in. I think this is on Kindle Unlimited, so I don't know how far in I got, but again, this one takes place, or it feels more of a wintry read, and I really enjoyed the first one and I want to be like in the mood for this because I think I'm gonna love this and finish off the trilogy. So again, I think I'm just softy enoughing because it's not the time for the book, and it's also when I'm really enjoying a book but like not in the mood for it. I don't want to do a disservice to the book because I think I'm gonna love it. That's usually why I softy enough. Where is, oh, here it is. I also DNF'd this book. I started this I think earlier last month in July and I got 74 pages in. I think I was in like a little bit of a slump and I didn't know what I wanted to read. I need something that was very fast-paced rom-com-y, I think I was in the mood for. And this is a romance, but it was giving more women's fiction mixed with romance in the beginning especially. It was a little bit slow, so I put it down because again, really wanted to enjoy it when I knew I was gonna be in the mood for it. And then the last one I have is Beach Cute, which I don't know if it's on this TBR or if I put it on my other shelf, but this one's a YA just fiction story about 3 girls who are going through different things and take a vacation away, and then I think they all meet eventually. I think it has like female friendship vibes, also giving summary vibes. So I think between this one or that one, I think I'm gonna go with maybe, I think I'm gonna go with One Star Romance. Definitely this one. I feel like I could be in the mood for this one. I've also heard really good things about it. I'll probably end up restarting the whole book because I don't really remember too much, but I think we're gonna go with this one. So the first book on the TBR, this kind of took a long time to pick, but the first book is gonna be One Star Romance by Laura Hankin. All right, oh, should I pick the one that landed on my arm? I did not mean for them all to fall out, but that's kind of fun. Highest rated on TBR. The issue with this is I was gonna put all of the books on my physical TBR on my Fable app and put them all into a list of all the ones that I can see them. I didn't do that. I don't have all the books on my TBR on Goodreads or Fable app like inputted into the apps. So I'm gonna go through these. I'm gonna see their ratings, which one's the highest out of every single one. I'm gonna be over here looking these up for a while. So I'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, I just went through all of the books on here, except I didn't go through any of the fantasy books because I just, again, have not been in a fantasy mood. So I went through all of like the mysteries and the romances on here, and these three were the top that had the highest ratings. We have The Dixon Rule had 4.22, I think, overall rating on Goodreads. Kill for Me, Kill for You had 4.21, I think, and then our winner is The Love of My Afterlife by Kirsty Greenwood. This one had 4.24 star rating on Goodreads, and I'm really happy about this because I've been wanting to read this since I got it from Book of the Month, I think last month. Very excited about this one, and this is our second book on the TBR. Okay, let's pick our next one. Longest on TBR, which means the longest book in page length is what I meant when I wrote that one, so yay. Again, I'm not going through this fantasy little shelf over here, so let's see. I think this one looks pretty long. 480 pages. Kristen Hanna books I feel like are always pretty long. Oh no, this one is 383. 422, An Unexpected Paradise. This one is 348. I feel like this is gonna be the longest on the TBR, which is The Dixon Rule by Elle Kennedy. This one comes after The Graham Effect. This was another actually softy enough. I tried to read this during our 24-hour readathon a few months ago, and I wasn't into it because it was kind of long for a 24-hour readathon. I want something kind of more short and sweet that could get more books done, but I put this down not because it wasn't good. I just don't think it was for that challenge. Very excited because I did enjoy the first book in the series. I think this is fake dating. I also think she's a cheerleader and he's on the hockey team. I've been wanting to read this since it came out, so I'm very excited about this one. I'm happy that that one honestly is the longest. I feel like it'll go fast because The Graham Effect was pretty long for a romance, which that one is too, but they go really fast. Set in a place you've been. So this has to be either a country or a state that I have been in. Okay, the ones that say like on the summary on the back where they take place, this one takes place the Jersey Shore. I don't know exactly where. Oh, Evergreen, New Jersey. Haven't been there, but I live in New Jersey, so I don't know if that exactly counts, but takes place in New Jersey. This one, I think it's like a long distance type of thing. It's called Past, Present, Future, the sequel to Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. One of the characters is in Boston and one is in New York. This one takes place on Long Island, I believe, the North Fork of Long Island. I have been to Long Island, not many times, but enough to say that I have been there. Jackpot Summer by Alyssa Friedland actually takes place the Jersey Shore. It says their siblings reunite when their newly widowed father puts their Jersey Shore beach house on the market. Kind of loving this one because I just came back from a trip down the Jersey Shore. And then we have Before We Were Strangers. I read this, I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I feel like it was 2 years ago now, but I put it back on my TBR because I really want to reread it. I enjoyed my time reading it the first time. It's one of those books I would like to go back to. So I think I'm gonna pick Jackpot Summer though, because this takes place literally at the Jersey Shore. And if I recall correctly, I got the arc of this book, and with the package came these little like taffies from Ocean City, which is exactly where I just came back from. So I'm hoping maybe this book takes place in Ocean City because that would be incredible. Let's see if I can figure it out. Oh, it's on LBI, or at least it starts on LBI, which I have been there plenty of times. Me, Haley, and Destiny stayed there last year. Wait, that's so fun. I'm gonna do this one. This one's Jackpot Summer. Very excited. This cover is also giving all the summer vibes, obviously. Has summer in the title, so that's exciting. Okay, let's get into the next one. How many do we have? We have 4 right now. Recommended to you. So I'm gonna take that as either someone, like a friend has recommended it to me, or I've seen it on like TikTok, Instagram, BookTube, and I've gotten the recommendation from someone there. I think I'm gonna go with The Storied Life of AJ Fickery. I've seen so many people on the internet everywhere have read it. A lot of my friends have liked it and rated it pretty highly. And I feel like this one is the most on here that I feel like I've been recommended in any space so far. It's on my TBR right now. I'm gonna go with The Storied Life of AJ Fickery. 5 books. We're gonna do one more, maybe another one. We'll see. Hyped Up Online. I feel like this has gotten a lot of hype. Local Woman Missing. I've had this recommended to me so many times also, and I've seen so many people loving this mystery. Honestly, I feel like I would have to go into my fantasy books if I wanted to get one that's been hyped up online a lot, like Red Rising, Dance of Thieves, which I've read already, but it's another one I want to reread. Scythe, Fear the Flames. Also, I have The City of Bones, Clockwork Angel situation over here, but that I'm saving for the fall winter time. I think I want to get into that series. The Book Thief I've seen so much. I feel like the fantasies on here have been hyped up so much, but I think I'm gonna go with Local Woman Missing because again, I don't want to read a fantasy. I'm just not in the mood. We'll do my TBR video for September or October, and I'm sure there will be lots of fantasies being chosen, but for right now, we're gonna go with this one. Let's do one more just for fun. Why not pick one more? I feel like we have to do it. One for good luck, maybe. Highly Anticipated. Wait, that's so fun. Okay, I might pick one that's coming out this month because I feel like we have a couple good ones coming out this month, like Daydream by Hannah Grace, and then it comes out the end of this month. Let's look up the new releases for August. I might actually do The Grandest Game by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This book I feel like I've been hyping up in my head since finishing The Brothers Hawthorne. I didn't love that one, but I loved the Inheritance Games trilogy, and this one came out. It's kind of like a spin-off of everything. It's about our main character from the first trilogy hosting this huge game, and I'm very excited because I love Jennifer Lynn Barnes' writing. The Naturals by her is one of my favorite series ever, and I'm very interested to see like how this book is gonna go. Knowing our characters, knowing how the last book went, I think I'm gonna do this one. So let's add that to the TBR. That one's kind of like the miscellaneous one, like maybe I'll get to that, but these books are the ones that I kind of have to get to, or like hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get to this month. Just to go back through them, we have One Star Romance, The Love of My Afterlife, The Dixon Rule, Jackpot Summer, The Storied Life of AJ Fickery, and Local Woman Missing. I feel like we have the perfect amount of romance in here to end our summer off really good, and I also obviously have other books I'm going to be reading this month. I just really want to get through all of the books before summer ends that give me the summer feeling, and these romances, and even just like Jackpot Summer, I know it's not a romance, but like the fact that it takes place on the Jersey Shore, in the Jersey Shore, like I am so excited. We do have a little bit of range over at this top too. We have a mystery, and I don't know exactly what genre The Storied Life of AJ Fickery is, but it's short and sweet, and I'm excited to get to it. It has been on my TBR for a while and has been a bit anticipated for me because I have been wanting to read it and seen it everywhere. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I've put on my TBR. This was so fun. I cannot wait now that it's the beginning of the month to see all the TBR videos. This is literally like Christmas to me. Like best time of the month, best time of every single month is seeing these videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Again, let me know if you've read any of these. You'll maybe see these in some videos over the month. If not, you'll see it hopefully, again, fingers crossed, in my wrap up for August. Let's make this a really good reading month. And yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you hopefully in the next one. Bye!